What is up, guys? Your host Monster Megs here. Bringing another quick episode on my new channel. So I guess today I just kind of want to go over a couple things. Um, First off, just kind of want to make an announcement about the LP5 Titan Interclan War. DMV has the Interclan War stuff posted. If you guys are actually kicked from LP5 Titan lately, you're supposed to go to what is it? LP5 Azul Cruise. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they put it in the little boot link or whatever. But get to your clan as soon as possible. They want to spin. It should be pretty fun. I think that the teams are pretty evenly matched. I just want to let Eric know I'm gonna kick his ass, and should be a good time. We should be spinning tonight on that end. But I guess just one thing I wanted to kind of go over real quick was just something that's been working out really well for me. I actually just kind of revamped my farming setup. When I was at Town Hall 9, I did a lot of barks with a bunch of golems up front. Or not golem, sorry, giants. Ooh, that's a big mistake. But I kind of redid it because I realized that at Town Hall 10, I'm dealing with a lot more loot bonus and or whatnots, or loot, not loot bonus, but that loot cap. So I'm no longer able to raid Town Hall 8s very profitably. So with that, I kind of redid my troop composition. So what I have been using right now is you can see from some of the replays here. It's usually 20 loons. I don't know why I have 19 here and 21 here. That makes no sense. But the composition is 20 loons. I use either 60 to 62 minions. Upgrade my RB camps right now. The minions is kind of going up and down, but I wouldn't say I would use any more than 20 loons because those 20 loons take 40 minutes to train themselves. So, with this composition, it cost me exactly 95,000 elixir, and 600 dark elixir roughly, as well. So I have been farming in Crystal 1. Reason being is because I really do like the loot league bonus there. It's like 65,000 gold, 65,000 elixir, 300 dark elixir. So it gets me pretty close to whatever whatever it costs me to actually run the raid. So I guess I'll kind of just show you a couple of replays, and for the most part, the loot's been pretty good here. As you can see here, 230, 350, 275, 255,000 gold. And with the loot bonus, you also got to add, 130,000 resources on top of that. So loot's been really good here. Sometimes it takes a little while to find, but I think it's honestly like that in whatever league you're actually in. You're gonna find some good loot pretty much wherever. You just got to actually take the time to actually find it. And with that being said, also as well, you do want to, if you're going to be farming up in Crystal League, you want to be taking advantage of every single Town Hall snipe. I'd say on average, a given week, I probably snipe about 50 Town Halls or whatever, which in turn really generates about 3 million in extra resources for me that I really just kind of get for free. So it's something to keep in mind too. The league bonus is definitely something that may not seem like a lot at the time, but when you add it up over the course of a season, it actually will pay for a lot of those upgrades around your base, and that's essentially just free loot for you guys. So definitely something to keep in mind. So I'll kind of just show you how I've been doing it. Show you a couple of replays here. So as you can see, this guy's got a ton of loot. And when I actually came across this, I was like kind of sleeping because I had been searching for a little while. So I was like kind of shocked. But the biggest thing when using a Balloonian setup is you want to actually, it's all about exchanges. You want to, lose about 2 loons maybe per archer tower. But with this setup, you really just want to try to take out the archer towers or any of the air defensive buildings as soon as possible. And then your minions are just going to come in behind. So you can obviously see I took out some archer towers on each side. I'm going to take out that Tesla with this balloon here. I'm coming right behind with the minions. And the big trick with the minions is you just want to really use as little as possible. Since there's no buildings that can actually take them out, they're just going to clean up a bunch up top there. As you can see, I'm going for these arch towers down here at the bottom. And picking up any free buildings with 1 or 2 minions here. They'll clean up a bunch of percentage on that end. And then, as you can see, you just kind of work your way around the base, taking out as many free buildings as possible, and you can deploy your balloons I guess where needed, just you can put it that way. But as you see, already 46%. These minions right here, we're going to take out this research star, 49%. And then at this point, I have 33 minions. I'm going to spam and try to make back my dark elixir for the raid, or steal some of this dark elixir this guy has, as well as all these extra, all this extra elixir up here. But I already got the single star, so that's already, yeah, I already got the league bonus, and now I can really just put my minions wherever I want. And as you can see, I'm really targeting that dark elixir because I want to make my profit back on that. Heroes, I really didn't even need them to get the 50%, so I'm just going to deploy them wherever I can get as many resources as possible, kind of thing. But yeah, I guess we can kind of speed this up and use the hero's ability here to regenerate their health a little bit. But yeah, it's a pretty nice loot. 6 trophies, 60%, as well as 700 some odd thousand in resources, and that's including the league bonus. So definitely something to keep in mind. And I guess I'll just show you one more example here real quick. I actually just got done with this 8 minutes ago, but replay there. And yeah, as you can see, this guy also has right around 600,000 resources. So trying to go in on these archer towers, take out the Teslas. This is a very common base design. I'm sure you guys have seen it in Clan Wars. The Teslas are down there, so I was pretty familiar with this base going in on it. For some, that air defense right there, kind of surprised me. Could took out my balloons relatively quickly. I wanted to take out this archer tower, but that didn't happen. So, so I obviously got to go in and do that again. But yes, and I'm going to just start deploying the minions, take out some of these free buildings out the bottom, and I'm still going to try to use a rage spell there so I can get these balloons in there to take out that archer tower and that air defense as well. But it still isn't going to happen, so I kind of failed there. So huge fail. Give me some grief because that's kind of really, really sad. Got a little smarter on this side. Those like, I'm going to take out that air defense first. So deploy the balloons, take out that air defense. And then really it's just deploying my minions around the base where they can just pick up the percentage so I get that sure percentage kind of thing. And use them as needed. Now, a lot of his collectors were at the bottom of the base, so I decided to drop my heroes down there. You'll see here in a second. And a lot of my minions, because I did see a lot of these collectors were down right here, and I knew my heroes and extra minions could actually clean that up. So you see them going in there. Archer Queen's going to start doing some work. They're not going to really take much fire because I took out a lot of the defensive buildings already around. Just keep coming in there with the minions. Stupid Queen shooting a wall. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You think she's just going to walk the 3 steps over to get that collector. But, dumb Queen, dumb bitch just decided she's going to shoot a wall instead. And not just a wall, a high-level wall. So, not the best thing on that end. Big confrontation here by the town hall. Defending king's coming in against my king, so activate the Iron Fist. And finally, that Archer Queen decides she's going to shoot that collector with 70,000 resources. So not really a win on her end because she could have shot that about 20 seconds ago. But really, at this point, I'm just trying to get that extra dark elixir there, help pay for the cost of my raid. And I'll wrap this one up here right after I get that. So she's shooting it and try to save my queen's health, so I'll end the raid there. But yeah, this composition has been working really well for me, guys. It's very profitable. I know Tyrael Gaming, great YouTuber, or interclan Lunar Rising, great YouTuber. I kind of picked up the strategy from him and decided to try it. And I can honestly say it's probably the best decision that I made. So very profitable. I've had pretty much all 5 of my builders going ever since I started. But yeah, with that, I've got war here today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope all's well. Peace out.